Help me please.
This is actually an interesting topic. Where is cannabis grown other than India? I think there are plenty of other states and countries, we can't really name all of them.
Cannabis in India from a the modern day point of view was first cultivated in India in the year 2016 in Uttarakhand.
I think, that's done. That's the last one. Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Shah. I am one of the co-founders at Bombay Hemp Company.
What's up guys, how are y'all? My name is Yash. I'm one of the co-founders and chief marketing officer at Bombay Hemp Company. I'm here to answer the most googled questions. See, it's going to be a fun session. Help me please. Thank you.
Oh, where cannabis? Okay, this is going to be interesting.
When was cannabis discovered? Wow, okay. The cannabis is in fact one of the oldest plants known to mankind. It's older than some religions, it's older than democracy as a concept. If I'm not mistaken, the oldest use of cannabis dates back to 2800 BC. It was discovered in the Central Asia region in the Himalayas, where countries like India, China, Nepal, etc. were the first kind of users and discoverers of cannabis.
Where cannabis was originated. This is actually an interesting topic. The birthplace of cannabis is the Central Asian Plateau. So right from China through parts of India, the Himalayas, or going all the way up to Pakistan is where the birthplace of cannabis is known to be.
When was cannabis outlawed? So cannabis wasn't in India, given that India has such a rich cultural relationship with the plant, it was never really outlawed entirely in India. In fact, cannabis was always open to be used for its industrial applications and certain medical applications, which is recognized under Ayurveda. The usage of the flower and bud of the cannabis plant was what was outlawed in the year 1985 after the Single Convention Act came out, and that is when the usage of the flower and bud got extremely restricted and monitored.
Where is cannabis grown other than India? I think there are plenty of other states and countries, we can't really name all of them. But like the major economies that grow is that, so Europe never banned industrial cannabis. So industrial hemp was something which was always being cultivated for textile purposes and for food purposes. Similarly, the entire American continent have moved towards the industrial part. For example, Canada, parts of America also allow cultivation of cannabis for its recreational purposes. So I think across the world there are plenty of countries which allow this to grow. And I think much closer to India, I think we have Malaysia and Thailand, which are working towards actively legalizing cannabis. Thailand recently opened up its laws for cultivation and medical marijuana, medical cannabis space.
When was cannabis first used? Cannabis, like I mentioned, it's one of the oldest crops known to mankind. Cannabis was first recognized in ancient Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, which is ancient Indian medicine. In fact, in Atharva Veda, it is recognized as the top 5 sacred plants. When you look at its history in the western part of the world, some of the oldest uses were recognized where Christopher Columbus his sails of his entire ship were made using hemp. In Egypt, the ropes that were used to kind of pick up the pyramid blocks were made from hemp. There's so many ancient uses of the plant. It's crazy how ancient the plant is.
Where is cannabis legal to grow in India? So currently there is only one state in India which allows cultivation of low THC cannabis. So this is something which is primarily for the seed and fiber purposes, the industrial hemp. And that state is Uttarakhand. There are quite a few other states actually which are in the works. They have policy discussions going on, but nothing that's something which is allowed for the public as of today.
When was cannabis first cultivated? Cannabis in India from a the modern day point of view was first cultivated in India in the year 2016 in Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is the first state to recognize hemp and came up with a government order to recognize the cultivation of hemp. So in the modern day spectrum, 2016 was when it was first cultivated.
Where is cannabis used? Oh, damn. We have a lot of time, I think. The cannabis has plenty of uses, again, textiles being one of them, food, nutrition, hemp seed oil, hemp powder, and medicines are the primary uses of hemp. Some of the exciting uses of industrial hemp actually is in nanomaterials, and you can make a highly superconductive material which is used in the superconductors. So yeah, there are unique applications to this material, and as more and more countries start growing it, as more laws come about, I think more and more research will happen and we'll discover newer uses of cannabis every day. I think, that's done. That's the last one.
Okay, awesome. I hope this was an insightful session for all of you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have many more questions. Please feel free to comment below and we will be sure to cover it in the next segment.
Like, share and
subscribe. Let's stay in touch, guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.